Every winter, thousands of cats suffer in silence. And the scary part is that most owners have no idea it's happening. You might think keeping your cat warm is simple. Close the windows, turn on the heater, give them a cozy place to sleep. But what if some of the things you're doing to help your cat are actually putting them at risk? The truth is, many well-meaning cat owners unknowingly make dangerous winter mistakes that can harm their cat's health, comfort, and safety. From hidden dangers inside your home to small habits that slowly affect your cat's body, these mistakes are far more common than people realize. In fact, experts estimate that nearly 90% of cat owners make at least one of them every winter. And today, we're going to reveal the ones you should stop immediately. Mistake Hasson: keeping your home too dry. During winter, most homes rely heavily on heaters to stay warm. While this makes the house comfortable for us, it often creates a problem many cat owners never think about: extremely dry air. Heating systems remove moisture from the air, and over time this dryness can affect your cat in several ways. Cats are very sensitive to changes in their environment. When the air becomes too dry, their skin can start to lose moisture, leading to itchiness, flaky skin, and excessive grooming. You might notice your cat scratching more than usual or developing small patches of dry fur. But the problem doesn't stop there. Dry air can also irritate your cat's respiratory system, making breathing slightly more uncomfortable, especially for cats that already have mild respiratory issues. The tricky part is that many owners never connect these symptoms to the air inside their home. They simply assume their cat is shedding or grooming normally. A simple solution is to restore some moisture to the air. Using a humidifier, placing bowls of water near heat sources, or ensuring proper ventilation can make a noticeable difference. Keeping the indoor air balanced doesn't just help your cat's skin, it also makes the entire environment healthier and more comfortable for them throughout the winter. Mistake #2: letting your cat sleep too close to heaters or radiators. When the temperature drops, many cats instinctively search for the warmest place in the house. Very often, that place ends up being right next to a heater or radiator. At first, it may seem harmless, even cute, to see your cat curled up beside a strong heat source. But this habit can actually create several hidden problems. One of the biggest risks is dehydration. Constant exposure to direct heat can slowly dry out your cat's body, especially if they are already drinking less water during winter. Over time, this can affect their overall comfort and even contribute to urinary issues. Another concern is mild burns or skin irritation. Cats sometimes sleep so deeply near radiators that they stay in one position for too long, exposing the same area of skin to continuous heat. While it may not cause a severe burn, it can still irritate their skin or make the area overly dry. The safest approach is to create a warm but controlled resting space for your cat. Instead of letting them sleep directly against a heater, place a soft bed, blanket, or cushion a short distance away from the heat source. This way, your cat can still enjoy the warmth without being exposed to intense, constant heat. A cozy and safe sleeping spot can make winter much more comfortable for them. Mistake #3: feeding your cat too much during winter. When winter arrives, many cat owners start feeding their cats a little more than usual. It often comes from a good intention. People assume that, just like humans, cats need extra food to stay warm during colder months. But for most indoor cats, this can quickly become a problem. During winter, cats tend to move less and sleep more. The colder weather and shorter days often reduce their activity levels, especially for indoor cats who already spend most of their time inside. When a cat burns fewer calories but continues to eat larger portions, the extra energy is simply stored as fat. Over time, this can lead to unwanted weight gain, which is actually one of the most common health issues in domestic cats. Excess weight can affect a cat's joints, reduce their energy, and increase the risk of long-term health problems. The key is not necessarily feeding less, but feeding smarter. Pay attention to your cat's activity level and adjust portions if necessary. You can also help your cat stay active by introducing short play sessions during the day with toys or interactive games. Even a few minutes of movement can make a big difference. By keeping portions balanced and encouraging activity, you help your cat stay healthy, energetic, and comfortable throughout the winter season. Mistake #4: Ignoring the signs that your cat is cold. Cats are naturally good at hiding discomfort, which makes it easy for owners to miss subtle signs that their pet is too cold. Many people assume that as long as their cat is indoors, they're completely safe, but winter poses real risks even inside the home. Some of the most common signs that a cat is feeling cold include curling up in tight, hidden spaces, shivering slightly, or tucking their ears back. You might also notice them spending more time in one spot, often near a heater or a sunny window, trying to stay warm. These behaviors are your cat's way of coping with cold stress, but they shouldn't be ignored. The danger is that prolonged exposure to low temperatures even indoors can affect a cat's circulation, comfort, and immune system. Catching these signs early is crucial. Pay attention to unusual behavior. Monitor where your cat spends most of their time, and check their extremities like ears, paws, and tail for coldness. Simple adjustments like providing warm bedding, cozy hideaways, or even a heated cat mat can make a huge difference. By noticing these subtle signals, you can keep your cat safe, comfortable, and healthy all winter long. Mistake #5. Forgetting about your cat's hydration. Winter often brings a hidden danger that many cat owners overlook. Cats tend to drink less water during colder months. Unlike humans, cats may not feel thirsty as often when it's chilly, and indoor heating can dry out the air, further reducing their water intake. This subtle decrease in hydration can lead to serious urinary problems, including bladder irritation, urinary tract infections, and even kidney issues over time. Because cats are skilled at hiding discomfort, many owners don't notice the problem until it becomes severe. The solution is simple but effective. Make sure your cat always has access to fresh, clean water. Some cats prefer running water, so a cat water fountain can encourage them to drink more. You can also place multiple water bowls around the house, especially near their favorite resting spots, to make drinking convenient. By paying attention to your cat's hydration in winter, you can prevent painful urinary issues and keep your cat healthy, comfortable, and happy throughout the season. Mistake #6. Using toxic winter products around your cat. Many cat owners don't realize that common winter products can be extremely dangerous for their pets. Items like antifreeze and ice-melting salts are toxic, and even small amounts can cause serious harm if ingested. Cats are naturally curious and may lick their paws after walking on treated surfaces or explore areas where these chemicals are present. Antifreeze, for example, has a sweet taste that can attract cats, but just a tiny amount can cause kidney failure or death. Similarly, salt and other de-icing chemicals can irritate a cat's paws and, if licked off, can lead to gastrointestinal issues or poisoning. To protect your cat, it's important to store toxic products out of reach and use pet-safe alternatives whenever possible. Wipe your cat's paws if they have been outside, and avoid leaving chemical containers where they can accidentally access them. By being aware of these hidden hazards, you can prevent accidental poisoning and ensure your cat stays safe and healthy throughout the winter months. Mistake #7. Not adapting your cat's environment for winter. Winter isn't just about cold temperatures. Reduced daylight and indoor confinement can create a boring environment for cats. Without enough stimulation, indoor cats often experience boredom, stress, and even behavioral problems. You might notice your cat sleeping more than usual, scratching furniture, or becoming unusually clingy or irritable. A lack of activity during winter can also affect your cat's mental and physical health, contributing to weight gain, muscle loss, and anxiety. Many owners assume that cats can entertain themselves, but in reality, they need intentional engagement, especially when outdoor exploration is limited. The solution is to enrich your cat's environment. Provide interactive toys, climbing structures, or an indoor cat tree where they can jump, climb, and explore safely. Rotate toys regularly to keep their curiosity alive, and set aside short play sessions each day. Even simple activities, like hiding treats around the house, can encourage natural hunting behaviors. By adjusting your cat's environment for winter, you help prevent boredom and stress, keeping them active, happy, and healthy all season long. Mistake #8. Assuming cats can naturally handle the cold. A common myth among cat owners is, cats have fur, so they're fine in the cold. While it's true that fur offers some protection. Most domestic cats are not equipped to handle harsh winter temperatures. Unlike outdoor feral cats or certain breeds adapted to cold climates, indoor cats are used to a stable, warm environment. Sudden exposure to cold, even brief, can cause discomfort, stress, and health problems. Many owners underestimate the risk. A cat may shiver, hide, or refuse to move, but these subtle signs are often ignored. Prolonged exposure to cold can lower their body temperature, weaken their immune system, and increase the risk of respiratory issues or hypothermia, especially for kittens, senior cats, or cats with thin coats. To keep your cat safe, don't rely on fur alone. Provide warm bedding, cozy hideaways, and temperature-controlled spaces inside the house. Even small adjustments, like placing a blanket in their favorite resting spot, can make a huge difference. Remember, just because a cat looks comfortable doesn't mean they are truly warm and safe. Winter may seem harmless for indoor cats, but as we've seen, even small mistakes can have a big impact on their health and happiness. From dry air and unsafe heaters to overfeeding, dehydration, toxic chemicals, and lack of stimulation, these errors are more common than most owners realize. Your cat depends entirely on you to stay safe, warm, and comfortable during the cold months. They can't tell you when they're stressed, uncomfortable, or at risk, which makes your awareness and care absolutely crucial. By noticing the subtle signs, adjusting their environment, and avoiding these common winter mistakes, you're not just keeping your cat cozy, you're protecting their health and well-being. Winter doesn't have to be a season of hidden risks. With the right care, your cat can thrive, play, and feel safe, no matter how cold it gets outside. Your small actions today can make a big difference in your cat's life. Now that you know the most common winter mistakes cat owners make, we want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed your cat showing signs of discomfort during winter? Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and share your experience. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on keeping your cat healthy and happy all year long. Your support helps us create even more content to protect our furry friends.